on the show before. You have African-American rappers saying N-word this and N-word that, but a Caucasian can't.
So say it.
Say what?
Say the word you want to say.
I'm not saying that I want to say it. I'm just saying that I can't.
Sure you can. Say it. Say it right now. I will say it with you.
Okay, this is hypocritical. You know we can't.
Sure you can. This is America. Both of you. Say it.
All right, I think we can move on.
You say, ma'am?
Get out of my town, you nigger! Stop following me and copying me! Monkey see, monkey do! I'm done with you violent black men! Get the fuck out of my town! I don't give a fuck what you do! I'm done with you people invading my town! I never started slavery! I never started slavery. You know, I don't need to restore your fucking... Go back to Africa.
To those arrogant persons, you know, when you tell us go back, please remember where you came from. And when you want to relegate somebody to a specific place, just remember what your origin is in this world. Please, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I want you to understand that you, wherever you are on the earth, you are not a native anywhere. You came there and took it from the native people who are there. So please don't talk about going back, because if others talk to you about that, where would you go?
It's so weird watching black people get mad at white people for starting functioning white communities. It's like, you know how happy we'd be to see black people start a functioning black community?
No, you know what's really weird is when white people try to get on this app and pretend that every time a successful black community has been started, white people didn't jump in and destroy it. Don't believe me? We have multiple examples. Let's start off with Lake Lanier. Lake Lanier looks beautiful, doesn't it? It was a wonderful black community until it got too successful. And then white people ran the black people out of their community, dammed up a river, and flooded their town. It's all right, though. Tons of white people lose their lives every single summer. I don't know why I find it so funny. I do. I find it hysterical. Dumbass white people enjoy their lives on this lake, and the souls of black people take their lives. But there's more. What about Greenwood? You know, Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street was in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was incredibly successful. But then there was a claim that a black man hurt a white woman. Fucking white women. And so a whole bunch of white men came into the town and set it ablaze, killing over 300 people. It was an incredibly successful town. Until again, set ablaze by white people, because God forbid black people have a successful town. There's another one, Rosewood, Florida. There's not even a town left. White people are that weak. They were successful. They claim in their history, in white people history, that they killed 6 people. It was closer to 200. 200 people that they massacred. Anyways, what were you saying about you'd be so happy if black people created a successful black town?
You need to take your head out of Trump's and start doing your representation of us. I would appreciate you taking your father's U.S. Constitution book, read it, study it, make your own lines underneath it, and get Trump out of office. The man is a dictator. He knows nothing about what he talks about. Do you think we're idiots? Do you think we don't pay taxes? Do you think that we don't have to make budgets? You talk about half-truths when I listen to you. You know nothing about taking care of children because you've always had a really good-paying job. You're not helping me. Believe me, you're not helping me.
Why are y'all so angry? You have the White House, you have both houses of Congress, you have a Supreme Court that is completely obedient to your president. They're willing to give him unlimited power. They're willing to say that he can take SEAL Team 6 and kill anybody he wants. They were willing to affirm that. They're willing to say that ICE can racially profile anybody they want. The United States Supreme Court has said you can racially profile Latinos based on their accent or the way they look. You guys have everything you want. You have legal racial profiling. You've ended DEI. You've ended affirmative action. You get all the best jobs even if you're not qualified. You can be a Fox Weekend host and be the Defense Department's Secretary of Defense. You can be Kash Patel and be a podcaster who wants to go to Valhalla and run the FBI as long as you're conservative. You have everything. Why are y'all so angry? What the fuck are you angry about? You've banned all of our books. You've banned Black history. You banned the 1619 Project. You don't have to compete with women for jobs. You've chased them out of the military. You've chased them out of the senior positions in the Department of Defense. You've gotten rid of all the Black history in the museums. Museums are terrified. I have contacts that I'm talking to inside of the Interior Department, people who are running all of those spaces where you can go and see a Civil War memorial or something. The people who work in these places are terrified. They're afraid to tell the real history. The people who are working for the federal government are afraid to say the word Black. You guys have canceled Black scholarships. You're damn near, I guess, ready to get rid of HBCUs. Donald Trump just recently said they're not going to fund any minority serving institution. Y'all have gotten rid of that. You've gotten rid of help for Black kids to go to college. What more do you want? What are you so angry about? I go every so often, I go and lurk and look on X Twitter. Y'all are the maddest people ever. Y'all are so angry for people who have everything. Y'all said you want your country back. You have it. The rest of us are sitting back and trying to keep our peace and preserve our peace while you all are running the country. If the airlines are crashing, that's you. That's the people you wanted to run the United States government. The FBI, y'all are laughing at them on X Twitter and saying that they look ridiculous. That's your FBI. They've purged the people who made the FBI what it was. It's not what you wanted. You have your podcasters running the FBI. You have your friend from the real world running the Department of Transportation. That's what you wanted. There's no longer a gay guy there. The gay guy's gone. The gay guy's at home with his kid and his husband. He's not in charge anymore. The Department of Justice is what you wanted. It's your Justice Department that won't release the Epstein files. If you're mad about the Epstein files, you shouldn't be mad at me and the left. You need to be mad at Donald Trump. You all have the country. You run every red state like it's already Project 2025. You won't let women have abortions in Texas. They're literally dying of sepsis. That's what you wanted. You wanted women to have only 6 weeks to get an abortion in Georgia. You got it. You wanted Texas to be a petri dish and a laboratory for every right-wing, anti-Black, anti-gay, anti-trans idea. And you also got rid of vaccines. Every child in Florida is now going to go to school with kids who could give them measles, mumps, and rubella and COVID. That's what y'all wanted.
Smart people don't like me, you know, and they don't like what we talk about.
So smart people don't like him, which means only dumb people do.
Democrats were the ones that were for slavery. The Democrats were the ones that came up with the Jim Crow stuff.
Even if all of that were true about slavery, which party flies the Confederate flag today?
A lot of the Democrats.
You really think Democrats fly the Confederate flag
There's
more than
Democrats
Republicans?
that, yes.
Overwhelmingly, you'll see a Confederate flag right next to a Trump flag. That's just how it works nowadays.
I haven't seen that overwhelmingly.
You really? You think,
Where?
was it Democrats or Republicans trying to take down Confederate statues?
Confederate statues?
Which party was trying to take down Confederate statues?
What's the statue got to do with?
You're saying that Democrats are pro-Confederate, but weren't Democrats trying to remove Confederate statues?
Why are they doing that?
Because they're anti-Confederate.
No, they're not.
Why are they trying to remove the statues then?
Because they're trying to change the history of our country. You know what? Take your camera and go interview all these black people that are here, okay?
Yeah.
And you ask them.
The three black people that are here?
Pocket, who accused me and my colleagues over here of ignoring the Constitution.
I can't tell you how many lies are made up by MAGA followers about me. I done been all kinds of things, and none of it is true just because they put it out there on social media. That is the problem that we're having right now in this country, is that it seems like nobody cares about the truth anymore.
Man, there has been so much today, and I truly don't know where to start. So I'm just gonna make sure that we start off with a few facts. So a couple of facts that we need to make clear for everyone is that, number one, Director Christopher Wray, when he was appointed to be the head of the FBI, was appointed by Donald Trump. Now, I will agree that I definitely take issue with a number of decisions that Donald Trump makes, especially when it comes to the people that he decides to appoint to very important positions, including this one, because I did have to make sure that I wasn't going crazy. But when I say that you are the least qualified FBI director in the history of the FBI, that is real, because you are the only one that never even served with the FBI prior to joining. Yet we are supposed to believe that
That's
you are
false.
the greatest thing since sliced bread. I didn't ask you a question. Now, what I want to
Still
go
false.
through is to talk about why you are a failure and why, honestly, we just need to tell you bye-bye.
So Jigsaw here has decided to be really racist, which is not anything different for fucking Laura Loomer. I mean, this is a woman that they had to kick out of the White House because she was too clingy to Donald Trump, and everybody started saying that they were fucking. She has decided to go after Jasmine Crockett, call her DEI Shaniqua, as well as other things that I will display and not read, who grifts off of right-wing losers to pay for a lot of plastic surgery. Jasmine Crockett is a fucking lawyer. She has a Juris Doctorate degree, as well as a bachelor's degree. She is way more qualified than most of the Republicans, white Republicans. Jasmine Crockett is far more qualified. This is why I say racism is stupid. Because no matter the qualifications, these racist fucking white people still don't think they're qualified for their position, regardless of how many degrees they have or how much more education they have. Racist fucking Nazis like Laura Loomer think there's no possible way a black person, Latino person, Asian person could possibly be more qualified than them. And this just proves my point. You're white and you're not racist or an anti-racist like myself, I highly suggest you start speaking the fuck up.
It hurts my heart that we have ghetto black bitches who hate America serving in Congress talking about Jasmine Crockett. Okay, Lord. You know, I won't even talk about how this is you in your 20s and this is you at 32. I guess all them, injections aren't doing your skin any favor. And what about your lips? I mean, you went from this to bam, this. Tell me you're trying to emulate a black woman without telling me you're trying to emulate a black woman. Not to mention, the nose job. Speaking of that, nose hole might be bigger than the back hole. Or you have it more in the front than in the back. I mean, just give it a couple years and you're gonna age just like Trump. Now, speaking of ghetto lore, I noticed on Google your address is blocked off. Don't worry, I'm not gonna put it out there. But there's this thing called Google Earth where, I can see your backyard. And in your backyard, you got an above ground pool. Now, that's not ghetto. Then I don't know what ghetto is, because your neighbors clearly have underground pools. And if you're going to live in a neighborhood like that, I think you should upgrade to something that's not ghetto. I don't know. Is it just me, or is that ghetto? Oh, and last thing, Laura, don't come from Jasmine, because we're going to roast you and I will drag you straight to hell. Dos.
Bobblehead, don't you ever talk about my old lady like that. I know you ain't talking about nobody ghetto when you walk around looking like Jigsaw. You should not ever fix your BBL-filled lips to ever speak about Jasmine Crockett ever again a day in your life. You do not have an education. You got a head full of helium. You don't have half of the educational credentials that Jasmine Crockett got. You got a head full of helium, a heart full of hate, and a face full of BBL meat. I don't ever want to hear you talking about nobody ever again. You look like you snuck into a human body. You look like a lotus or something like that. Just something out of Gears of War that just snuck up from the deep depths of hell. Like, you come out every, 17 years or something. You big caravan head cicada. I don't ever want you to talk about Jasmine Crockett ever again. The fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all be pissing me off. Y'all don't even look at yourself in the mirror before you start to, ain't nothing. Do you know where the term ghetto came from? It came from your heritage. Look it up.
Where was the outrage over this at? I mean, can you guys just admit that you hate white people now? Just come out and say it. Be honest.
Okay, I do. Well, not all of them. Just the illiterate, inbred, racist, pedo defenders who are so stupid they get a tattoo of a year in which they couldn't even vote, whose eyes are further apart than the goalposts they move. Just those people. You know, the ones who are so gullible they actually think this is real. Getting your information from Twitter isn't fact-checking. This is the real ad over here. You know where I got that from? LeviStrauss.com. I mean, this is like 6 to 8 generations of inbreeding to be this gullible. Do you know what ad I personally like? I like this one right over here. It is totally real. There's a picture of a person and there's words on it. It's real. I mean, you believed it last time. It's expired mayonnaise sandwiches like this that make me want to tan more often. And anyone who thinks they're the superior race when they never accomplished a fucking thing in their lives and the only thing they're proud of is the skin they were born into are the biggest losers on the planet.
I'm so sick of you motherfuckers, I don't even know what to do. Listen, I just watched a little video with the two little motherfucking white boys with the motherfucking red hats on and all this, going on Tennessee State campus. This the only question I got for y'all. Why is y'all always fucking with us? We ain't fucking with y'all, man. Leave us the fuck alone. Leave us the fuck alone. Y'all always come fucking with us. For no motherfucking apparent reason. None. I'm not going over there fucking with the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan. I ain't going over there right now with a motherfucking Black Panther hat on and telling the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan, let's talk. I don't want to talk to the motherfucking Ku Klux Klan. Y'all always come fucking with us, man. Leave us the fuck alone. And then as soon as some motherfucking happen, you the motherfucking victim. Yeah, it's motherfucking America. Yeah, you got the right to go wherever you want to motherfucking go. But why is you forcing your motherfucking self on us? We don't want to motherfucking talk to you, man. If we did, we'll come motherfucking find you. So motherfucking sick of y'all. Always come fucking with some motherfucking body. Take your ass to the motherfucking University of Wisconsin. Go talk to them. Go to motherfucking the University of Idaho some motherfucking well. Motherfucking premeditated, coming somewhere just to start motherfucking chaos. Just so you can act like a motherfucking victim. Always come fucking with some motherfucking body. Why is it so motherfucking hard for y'all to mind y'all motherfucking business? Leave people the fuck alone, man.